it's so great to see you.
Are you too, man?
I've heard so much about you. Now,
Wow.
This is Fasakin, Aduragbemi Victor, the great CEO of the great Advic Food.
Thank you.
You need to tell me, please, can I sit down?
Yeah, of course,
Thank
yeah.
you very
you
much.
very
Once
much.
again, thank you for having the Agribusiness Weekend team to come visit your incredible shop. This is amazing.
Thank you very
Good
much.
work you're doing here. Now, tell us, how long have you been in this sector? How long have you been practicing?
So basically, I think I've been practicing since 2009.
Wow.
Yes, I've been around since 2009. Well, that was when I was still in university.
Okay.
So I've been practicing when I was in
So how did you start it? What was it like? I know it started like a child's play.
Of course, yes. So I was born into the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, my father is an engineer and also a sustained farmer. But what he normally does was to he has his own farm, but he worked with all these Benue guys. So
Okay.
he used to have a very big cassava farm.
Okay.
And that time he normally trade Gary for base in the north. So he process Gary in a very large quantity and move them to the north in estate for beans. And my mom was very popular in a very local town called Malawi,
Wow.
where she sells beans and rice. And people will come from other neighboring towns to come buy rice and beans from her.
So that was how you learned.
Of course, as I said, I was born into the art.
So now since you started, that was 2009.
Yes.
How has it been like?
It has been but it came with mixed feelings.
Okay.
So I burned my fingers. I think I didn't follow their own path. I started with livestock. We weren't doing livestock.
Okay.
I started with snake farming.
Okay.
And that time I remember 2009, I was very fortunate to when we had this serious ASU break, like 9 months break that time. I was privileged to start. I think I started snake farming with just 24 snails.
Wow.
And I grew 24 snails to about 1,500.
And how many months?
That same year.
Wow.
I think it's like in 9 months, I lost them all to soldier ants.
Oh,
Before my dad paid for me to go to some guy farm.
okay. So you've gotten your hand burnt with this whole
Of course,
thing.
yes.
And I think that's one of the major fear young people get to when they see these challenges, they just run.
Of course.
Now, with what you do at Advic Food, how have you been able to provide food security, most especially, and job opportunities for youth in the United States?
Of course, we've done a lot. We didn't just come about Advic Foods. We usually have Advic Farms that is still in existence. So Advic Farms give birth to Advic Foods, and Advic Food is a subsidiary. Advic Food is a subsidiary of Advic Farms. So with Advic Farms, I've done a lot because when I was starting in this space, I've always put that focus in mind to empower people because I feel that agriculture is the only tool that is capable of liberating people from the shackles and manacles of poverty. So I've always used that as a big tool to empower. Even when I was in university, I was known for this NGO guy. I was known for this guy who teach people about what I believe in, which is agriculture.
That's nice.
So I've done a lot of training for people from grass cutter farming, from snake farming, as a matter of fact, even in this journey, I've also co-founded an organization that has trained farmers. I think we've trained over 1,500 farmers.
In Ekiti State?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I will provide them with seedlings, provide them with a lot of interventions. So that's, for me, I feel agriculture is a big tool to liberate people.
Great.
And so I've always seen agriculture as a mandate of mankind for me. So I feel I'm blessed because one of the things that agriculture helps me do is to help me appreciate God's creative ability. So, and I believe that God is the first farmer. So I do my own agriculture because the Father I feel is the mind of mankind and people, because if you can feed someone, then you are better off that person, like you are like the small God to that person. So I've always have that kind of genuine interest, genuine passion to help people with that sector.
Nice. Now, before we come to this product, because let me not lie, this product are tempting. They are tempting me already. Now, before we get there, let's talk about the governance. This is Ekiti State, right?
Yes.
Now, so far, since you've been practicing processing as a farmer, how has the government policies helped you in your agribusiness so far? Are there policies that has helped you to grow your business? Are there new trending policies from Ekiti State government that is helping agripreneurs in the agri space to trend in agribusiness?
I think basically there has been policy that has helped farmers in Ekiti. Let me just categorize them farmers because this government seems to be friendly, and I want to say it. They seem to be very friendly with bigger players who are in the space. I think they've done quite a lot of interventions for farmers that I've seen, generally commercial farmers and also investors who came here outside of Ekiti to also invest. I know of an investor, the snail farm that was around Bukinesi there. The government has provided like an enabling environment. And moreover, they've also provided, though I've not benefited from that, but they've also provided.
So everything you have here is like a sole effort.
Yeah, it's sole effort. So yes, I've never benefited from the government, but one thing I know they've done is that they've created like an enabling environment where you can, and they are very accessible. Like I feel they are open enough for people to reach out, but I've never benefited from them. But I also know that there have been interventions from the media. All these COVID-19 interventions from the government those funds for small other farmers who really want to have it.
Alright, so let's come to these products now. How do you produce and process these products yourself?
Yes.
So from the scratch to finish, all is from Aduragbemi.
Yes, you know the beauty of what we do. Like I said, there's always been Advik farm. So for us, Advik food is an innovation-driven social enterprise.
Okay.
With more focus on processing packaging of homegrown food.
Okay.
So I've been passing all of this. I've been doing planting. I've been doing rice. I've been doing all of these things without processing. As a matter of fact, I've been trading our rice paddy with guys in the north.
Wow.
So I've been selling. I've been providing market linkage for.
You now said enough is enough.
Yes, that we needed to do something. We also needed to also promote what we have in Ekiti State because I can always say this that Ekiti is blessed, and our Igbo rice is their own so-called father rice. I make good to say it that our own rice, Igbo rice, is the best of the rice. If you compare, because of father is a town, if you compare the rice with what you have at the moment, you can always testify to the fact that the rice is that level. And I can tell you that there are other bigger brands who are coming to it to even take our own rice to Lagos and repackage.
Oh, wow.
Right, so it's to show you that we are blessed in Ekiti. We have it. We have that rice. And like I said, I've been trading further. I said to myself, can we just process this? Can we just do something for ourselves that we can also call our own?
And how profitable are these businesses?
Very, very.
This is for 2 kg?
Yes, this is 2 kg.
Okay, this is Bimo rice.
Yes, this is Bimo rice.
Okay, so how much is this one?
So this one is made for 2,000 naira.
This?
Yes.
Okay, what about this?
This is our gari.
Okay.
This gari. And this is Jebu gari.
Okay.
No, and this gari is just going for 650 naira.
For swallow, basically.
You can do swallow, you can drink.
You can drink.
You can do the two.
But I can see.
Yes, so these are gari on the go.
Gari on the go.
Yeah, this is a 3-1 in gari.
This is tempting.
Yeah, it's very tempting.
Very tempting.
I will even advise and know it to also.
Can I start it?
Of course you can if you want to. If you want to.
This is nice.
So
so there is sugar in it.
There's sugar, there's milk, there's granules.
Wow.
So and it's very dry. You can, like I said, by the time you taste this guy, you will give glory to God.
Give glory to God.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Should I say?
And it's good for just 250 naira. So
and then I can see this is plantain flour. Wow.
So this is made from unripe plantain. So like I said, people, and it was better for the fact that people were complaining that almost all the flour, the rice they are buying, the flour they are buying is mixed.
Okay.
It's mixed with other flours.
Okay.
And we said enough is enough.
Okay.
We just have to do something.
So this is pure.
Just pure, alright. And the beauty of this is that people are also buying from us. People are buying from us on label. People are also buying for asking us to help them do the semi-finished product. Like we dry the plantain for them and also we take it out. Because the local government that I came from in the southwest is not for plantain.
Oh, good.
So the southwest is almost like the hub of plantain negative. So we have it in abundance.
Amazing. So this business is profitable, I can see.
It is because, like I said, this is my own retirement plan. Yes, I've been working with a lot of farmers. I'm an extension officer. I've traveled. Last year I was in Cameroon working with some co-farmers. So I've traveled. So I said to myself, I have to come back home, make it my base.
You know what? Let's go for a short break. We'll come back. The show continues. All right, we'll go for a short break now. When we come back, the show continues. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Tunde Banjoko and this is Agri Business Weekend Show. And I want to tell you, if you want to get the latest information in the agri industry, you want to know what's going on, this is where you should be. If you have not subscribed to Agri Business, kindly click the subscribe button and you'll be sure you did the best thing. Thank you.
Welcome back. It's still Agribusiness Weekend Show, your number one and favorite agricultural show in Nigeria. Quote me anywhere. And Victor is still on set. Well done, sir. You're doing great.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much.
Now, I can see that you've been a player in the agri sector for a very long time. Over your experience over the years, now what do you have to say to young agripreneurs who are coming up and still getting their hands burnt, probably because of some mistakes they have made and what have you? What do you have to say to encourage them?
Everything I'm always saying anywhere I'm invited to is never assume knowledge.
Okay.
I got my finger burnt because of the fact that I wasn't in search of knowledge. I just started what I had. I heard that snail farming is profitable and I just jump into it.
Yeah, but every business is so many for
so that's what I say. You don't have to assume knowledge. You have to seek for knowledge. You have to go all out research. Ask questions. Ask practicing farmers. Let them provide you with guide, because I feel that, in fact, education is the base of everything in this space. This space somehow, and I can tell you for a fact that farming is an unusual business. Let that stick in. Stick in. So if you take it and treat it as that agriculture is an unusual, farming is an unusual business, then you go all out to look for knowledge. Once you look for knowledge, you stand on some people's shoulder, more of mentorship. And that word for mentorship is guidance and accountability. If you have people who can easily help you out, people who are practicing before you, it's very easy for you. Take for example, you want to start snail farming. You look out for other snail farmers who are also doing very great. Hear their story, listen to them, visit them in their farms, let them share story. You guys rub mind before you now go out to make investments. So I'm going to tell them that they should persevere, because in agriculture is for those who, it's a school of patience. It's for those who are willing, who are patient enough, to see it grow. Like I said, it makes me appreciate God's creative ability.
Great.
With agriculture, you can see beyond the unthinkable. With agriculture, you can see beyond what you can ever fathom.
But more people, most especially the youth, more people want to go into agriculture, agribusiness per se.
Yes.
This is because of the ever-increasing Nigerian population. And of course, the Ukraine and the Russian war is causing more food crisis. Most especially in Nigeria, we are more at the receiving end.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
Of course, first of all, I would like to advise them to come into agribusiness, not agriculture.
Okay.
We already have a lot of farmers, enough farmers already.
Okay.
So what happened to processing of this farm produce and also trading it? I've always said for young people, they can play so well in the agro-commodity trading part.
Okay.
Nobody see a lot. If I'm to open and tell you some of the challenges that is going on with smallholder farmers, like the lack of infrastructure, the issue with logistics, distribution, and every other things, a lot is going on down there that most youth are not willing to go there and also try their hands on. So I'm going to advise that they should come into agribusiness. Come engage with farmers, not even the farming part. Come because agriculture is divided into a lot of streams. The upstream, the midstream, the downstream.
Okay.
And young people need to play not at the upstream.
Okay.
Because we don't have the capacity. Upstream is for commercial farmers. So for midstream is where we can play, because we have the energy, we can run around, we can meet farmers, we can engage. And thank God for the advent of social media. There are also technology, there are also helping us. So I can always say to them, you should come into agribusiness, because almost all the big guys who are even making this money are doing processing. One of my big role model, Olawale Rotimi of GR Farms, I don't think he has a farm, but he's doing so well with the processing and packaging, and he's even empowering farmers. He's trading with what he has, his own competitive advantage. This is the money he has to also invest in those farmers by buying their produce from them and processing. So young people can come into this part and fill all this vacuum. Even logistics is very big for young people. A lot is going. Nobody seems to be even talking about that logistics part. And why do you think we are having, aside of this Ukraine war that we are having now, why do you think we are having this uprising, this pricing? So basically, young people need to come into the space, and like I've always said, there's a lot of opportunities at which they can play, even without even farming, which is the primary production at the upstream. They can come into farming, but they shouldn't come into farming just for that subsistence practice. Leave those small other farmers who are also filling that vacuum, leave them alone. Come where you have the competitive advantage, where you won't also burn your fingers. The part of the logistics part, where I felt young people can actively play. Because the prices at which you are getting some of these things, if you check that sometimes the tomatoes that they are buying in the north from farm gate is as cheap as 3,000 naira. By the time it gets there, it's crazy that you can't even explain. And what is happening is the logistics part. And they've also make it seem like all these things cannot germinate here, or all these things cannot do very well. It can. But young people need to put their money where their mouth is, where they can easily get gains, rather than just go to that primary production. I'm not saying they can't do primary production. I'm not saying that. They can. They have that space for them. But I'm just saying that they can play a very huge active role to also help simplify all these problems that, in fact, the men are the ones doing the work of young people. Right, that's where young people want to play. That's what those middlemen are doing. They can come into pricing and packaging. Like one of my mentor, Mr. Adeniji Lucas, Engineer Adeniji Lucas, is one of the biggest and active player in the cassava value chain. In fact, he's the biggest cassava farmer in sub-Saharan Africa, who has more than 4,000 hectares of cassava plantation, who is doing a lot with that. But he is playing from the upstream and the midstream, because he has the capacity to deploy tractors. He has the capacity to go into full mechanization. Now he's into maize farming. He has planters. He has a lot of things to deploy to this field to do this work, which I feel young people who still have some just small cash to play, they can come into logistics and solve this problem, and also distribute some of this farm produce equally, and they will still make money. President, go and look at the statistics of some of the, the current food products in some of these supermarkets. They are run by young people who are also taking advantage. Most of them are not even going to the farm to take anything. They are buying from these farmers directly, who bring it to town themselves.
Amazing, Victor. Well done.
Thank you very much.
All right. So before I go, I want to play a game with you.
What kind of game is that?
I have 3 questions to ask you.
Okay.
So we'll do it one after the other.
I'm not that good though.
First of all, how much did you say this Gary is?
250.
250.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Victor, I want you to tell us a parable in your dialect and give us the meaning.
A parable in my dialect. It will be difficult.
Why are you thinking about it? Let me be. So.
It's not a parable. No, that's great. It's not a parable. I'm not even difficult.
No, I'm going to catch you.
I'm not even difficult.
Why are you finding it so difficult? Oh, that one is deep.
So the meaning is that the parable. The meaning is that go and do whatever you have to do. I'll be waiting for you. You have to come back again. Take for example, maybe you borrow something from me and you refuse to pay back. I'll just call that for you. That means you are still coming back, except you will not come back to meet me.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so I'll give that to you. Second question I have is, what's your best food? Let me guess. Plantain flour.
I will say my best food, rice with beans and dodo. But I prefer more beans. Possibly because of the fact that I'm a product of a boarding school. We get to eat a lot of beans.
Oh boy. Oh, yes. That you are. Okay, last question before I go. Let's do tongue twisters. Tongue twisters. So I have this word, this phrase, the sun
I'm going to fail in this, there's no doubt.
No, don't anticipate failure. Be encouraged. The sun shall soon shine. I want you to say that 5 times. Don't make a mistake.
The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon shine.
Are you speaking? Well, Victor, thank you so much for being on the show. As you can see, I'm packing some properties. Yes, and well, this is where we come to the conclusion of today's episode of the Agribusiness Weekend Show. Thank you so much for joining us, Victor.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
And till we come your way next time, do want to follow us on all our social media platforms, and do want to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I always say, you'll be the first to get notifications whenever anything pops up on the platform. Do have a great weekend, and bye for now. Bye bye, Victor.
Thank you very much. Thank you.